acquiring a check somehow.
Queen move incoming, queen h1, is that just repeating once?
Maybe,
Queen e1. The rook on e7 is worse than on g7, no? Like,
yeah, I
you
think
don't have queen
this,
e7 and all the g-file business.
I think this is not an improvement, but also it's sort of irrelevant because I'm pretty sure you can get it back to g7 without really blundering into anything. Although, yeah, after
that b pawn is running.
yeah, you can go back to b1 and then back to g7 if you want. Actually, yeah, that is still available to us. Yep,
Queen b1 played.
I think correct recognition of what is. Yeah.
Also, if there's no win, there's nothing to calculate clearly, but I think the moment was with the queen on f5, the rook on g7,
Yeah.
with h5, that felt intuitive.
Yeah, h5. I think if he plays h5, he gets it done from there.
Wins, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he was worried about but like, why would you be worried about that? King h2, queen f3, queen f4. But first of all, this is winning, and also king h2, h4 is mate, which is maybe more relevant to
worrying.
Yeah. First of all, you know you're winning here, and also h5, h4 ends the game on the spot, and then queen c2, queen g2. Completely irrelevant. No, that wasn't why he didn't play it. I really don't know why he didn't.
G3 played. Okay, still go rook b7. Some queen move, queen f1. I guess the king goes back. No, it's somewhat h2 or g3.
Yeah, I think we are. It's a bit confusing because, yeah, the bishop shuffles are tricky, but we might be.
I guess you can play queen g3 or whatever move. Also earlier, it was clear he was making his moves with purpose, like making progress. No, looks like he's just looking for moves that keep the game going. b5. Covers the f5 square.
Yeah. Still no way to make an immediate draw, so... I mean, this could still swing back if he reestablishes some kind of control with the rook on g7, because... And king h3, I think, is a perfectly fine choice here.
Reason to switch it up. Queen d5.
Yeah, centralizing makes sense, and...
First principles,
Yeah.
as the cool kids say. Centralizing, hinting at rook f7.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even hinting.
Yeah. I'm a bit confused because now with the pawn on b4, it says that, for instance, bishop h4, queen rook f7, queen e4 check is no longer losing, which is very alarming for the...
Here we don't win. Oh, but we do win.
We are, yeah. I have no idea how this is not complete. Maybe king g4, king f5, but it doesn't make any sense. Why is this a draw? It used to be very lost. Maybe this is actually an active knife, yeah. Yeah, rook e2 check played. The only two moves you can make are both fine.
Which are the only two moves?
Bishop f2, king h3, yeah.
Bishop f2?
Yeah, bishop f2 also fine.
Should mention queen g5 takes is also a draw, even without the b pawn.
Yeah, this is very similar to the draw he made against Sindarov, so Anish will be very aware of it.
Not sure you get the b pawn, but even if you were.
Mm-hmm.
No, it looks like it's... The moment's gone a bit.
Slipping away.
Then again, maybe if they started from this position, play this endgame, still be optimistic. But if anybody's made progress over the last, 20 moves, it's been Wei.
Absolutely, yeah. Assuming rook goes back. Oh, to e5. New squares.
Finding new horizons.
Acquiring new squares somehow, yeah. Not a move as good as any other, I think. You shouldn't be that apprehensive about making it.
Change his mind last second. Rook e7 back. Well, that's where it came from, huh?
Yeah.
I never like to put it where it came from. There's more three-folds. Okay, maybe he will go h5 at some point to get rid of all those, but then the king becomes a little more open as well. All other games have ended in both the open and the women's section. This is the last game in town. The women's section, it's been a violent day. 3 victories and Anna Muzichuk with missing a win or a couple wins after playing a good rook end game against Goyashkina. But in the end, that was a draw. That means we have, I keep forgetting, 2 co-leaders.
2 co-leaders, yeah.
Georgine and Vaishali, with Anna and Baby Sarah half point behind.
And those 4 will contest the ultimate prize there. Nobody else is even at 50%, so I guess we can more or less. Yeah, I think you put it back on g7 and you hope for some kind of a slip up, but
Seems quite committed, not going to g7 somehow. I guess the queen goes back to b1. No, queen goes back to d5, but are we in threefold territory now?
well, he is clearly checking. Yeah, he is very
I think
interested.
he's right.
Yeah, it says 000 now, which I'm assuming
this
is
threefold. No, where he notices instantly. Oh, this is a threefold? Yeah, that's why. Didn't like this rook e7, you go somewhere else and back, and there it is.
It's actually hang on. It's a threefold after bishop. After which move? I think this position hasn't.
Okay, let's reconstruct. So we've had queen d5, 1, king g2, check, bishop g3.
Ah, yeah. He plays king g2 is a threefold. Yeah.
Queen d5,
Yeah.
king g2.
King
There
G2,
we are,
yeah.
no?
Yeah. It's not the moves, but it is the position. Yeah.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah, Wei has claimed, and we think he's correct, and that will end the game in a draw.